Yes, of course. I'll wait here until homework comes down. Then I'll ask him for my letter. I'll tell him it's just about my dismissal, that he shouldn't read it. No, Crocs, Dad, you were not to ask for that letter back. But tell me, isn't that the real reason you wanted me here? At first I was, but I was so frightened. But that was yesterday. Since then I've seen the most incredible things going on in this house. However, must learn the whole truth. This miserable secret must come out in the open. They simply can't go on living with all this concealment and invasion.
What a dreadful awakening. I should have expected it too. You've inherited every single one of your father's loose principles. No religion, no morals, no sense of duty. I'm being punished for my leniency with him. I did it all for your sake, and now this is how you pay me back.
Yes, this is how. When I'm gone from this world, you'll be free.
Please, no noble gestures. What good will it do to me if you're gone from this world, as you put it? Not the slightest good at all. He could still make this public. And if he did, people might think it was I had been your accomplice. They might even think it was my idea, that it was I who urged you to do it. And you know who I have to thank for all of this? You who have borne my hand through all these years of marriage. Now do you understand what you've done to me?
Yes.
It is from him, but I won't let you have it. I'll read it myself.
Yes, you read it.
This again. Yes, it is true. Nora, I'm saved. I'm saved.
And I?
Well, you too, of course. We're both saved. Look, he's returning your letter. He's sorry. He regrets a happy turn in his life. Oh, it doesn't matter what he writes. The important thing is we're saved, Nora. Oh, good God, Nora. These must have been a horrible 3 days for you.
I fought a hard fight these last 3 days.
And been in agony and saw no other way out than, oh, we won't think about all that horribleness. We'll just think and tell ourselves it's over, Nora. It's over. What is it? What's that frozen expression on your face? Oh, Nora, don't you think I don't know what it is? You can't bring yourself to believe that I have forgiven you. But I have, Nora, I swear. I have forgiven you for everything. I know what you did for me was out of love.
This is true.
You have loved me the way a wife ought to love her husband. But you just didn't have the wisdom to judge the means. Would I love you any less because you didn't know how to act on your own? Oh, of course not. Just lean on me. I'll advise you. I'll guide you. I'd be less of a man if I didn't find you twice as attractive because of your womanly helplessness. I have forgiven you, Nora. I really have.
I thank you for your forgiveness.
Where are you going?
Getting out of my costume.
Oh, good, good. Try to calm down and compose yourself, my poor little frightened songbird. I have broad wings to cover you with. Why, tomorrow, this will all be over and you'll see things in quite a different light. It'll be as if I've given you a second birth. You'll become my wife and child both. It'll be that way from now on. Just be friends with me, Nora. I'll be your will and your conscience. What's this? You've changed your dress.
Yes, we're both have changed my dress.
But why now, this late?
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
My dear Nora.
Sit down. You and I have much to talk about.
What is this about? The frigid face.
Sit down. You and I, this will take a while. You and I have much to talk about.
You worry me, Nora. I don't understand you.
No, that's just it. You don't understand me. And I have never understood you. Just don't interrupt. Listen to what I have to say. This is a settling of accounts, Torvald.
What do you mean by that?
Doesn't one thing strike you now that we're sitting together like this?
What would that be?
For 8 years we've been married, and you and I, husband and wife, have never talked seriously about a single thing.
Well, serious? What do you mean by that?
I mean that for 8 years, longer in fact, ever since we first met, you and I have never tried to get to the bottom of anything together.
You mean that I should forever been including you in all the worries you couldn't help me with anyway?
I'm not talking about worries. I'm saying that you and I have never talked seriously to each other.
Well, I thought it would hardly be something that you would be...
That's the whole point, Torvald. Great wrong has been done to me. First by Daddy, then by you.
What? By us two? Those who would love you more deeply than anyone else?
You've never loved me. You only thought it was fun to be in love with me.
What an expression to use.
That's the way it's been, Torvald. When I was home with Daddy, he told me all of his opinions, and so they became my opinions too. And if I disagreed with them, I kept it to myself, for I knew he wouldn't have liked that. He called me his little doll, and he played with me the way I played with my dolls. And then I came to your house.
What a way to talk about our marriage.
I'm saying that I passed from Daddy's hands into yours. You arranged everything according to the way you liked it. And so I came to share it. Or I thought I did. I'm not sure which. All I know is that I have to leave.
Nora, you're being both unreasonable and ungrateful. Haven't you been happy here?
No, never.
What? Not happy?
No, just having fun. And it's not fair because you've been so good to me. But our home has never been more than a plaything. I was your doll wife here, just the way I used to be Daddy's doll child. And the children have been my dolls. thought it was fun when you played with me, just as I thought it was fun when I played with them.
There's something in what you're saying. Exaggerated and hysterical as it may be. But things are going to be different from now on. Playtime is over. It's time for growing up.
Who's growing up, mine or the children's?
Both yours and the children's, Nora, darling.
What qualifications do I have for bringing up the children? I am not qualified. Something has to come first. Somehow I have to be able to grow up myself, and you are not the man to help me do that. That's a job I have to do by myself. So that's why I'm leaving you.
What did you say?
I have to be by myself if I'm going to find out about myself and all the other things too. I'm leaving now. I'm sure Christine will put me up for tonight.
You're out of your mind. I won't let you go. I forbid you.
You can't forbid me anything anymore. It won't do you any good. I'm bringing my own things with me. I won't accept anything from strangers.
But this is madness.
Tomorrow I'm going home. I mean back to my old hometown. It will be easier for me to find a job there.
You blind and inexperienced creature.
I must see to it that I get experience, Torvald.
Leaving your home, your husband, your children, not thinking of what anybody will say.
I can't worry about that. All I know is that I have to leave.
This is shocking. Betraying your most sacred duties like this.
And what do you consider my most sacred duties?
Do I need to tell you? Your duties to your husband and your children.
I have other duties equally as sacred.
You were a wife and a mother before you were anything else.
I don't believe that anymore. I believe, first of all, I am a human being, just as you. Or at least I have to try to become one. All I know is that my ideas are different from yours.
You silly little child. You don't understand the society you live in.
No, I don't. But I want to find out about it. I have to decide who is right, society or I.
There's only one possible explanation for all this.
What?
You don't love me anymore.
No, that's just it.
What? Nora, can you say that?
I'm sorry, Torvald, for you've been so good to me these past years, but I can't help it. I don't love you anymore.
You think and speak like a silly child.
Alright, but you don't think and speak like a man that I can live with. When you had gotten over your fright, not because of what threatened me, but because of the risk to you, and all had passed, you had gone back as if nothing had happened. Once again, I was your little songbird, your doll. Only now you had to handle her ever more carefully, because she was so frail and weak. Oh, Torvald, when I realized that I had been living here in this house with a stranger for 8 years, and had borne him 3 children, I can't think about it. I feel like tearing myself to pieces.
But I have it in me to change.
Perhaps if your doll is taken from you,
Depart from you, Nora. I can't think the thought.
all the more reason why it has to be.
But can we live here like brother and sister?
You know very well that wouldn't last long. Goodbye, Torvald. I'm leaving now. I don't want to see the children. I know that I leave them in better hands than mine. The way I am now, I can be nothing to them.
But someday, Nora? Someday?
How can I know? I have no idea what's going to become of me.
Well, you'll always be my wife as you are now and will be.
I have released you from full responsibility. I am not to feel obligated to you, and you have no obligations to me. There has to be full freedom on both sides. Here's your ring. Now give me back mine.
Even this?
Even this.
Here it is.
That's it. I'm leaving the keys here. The maids know the house better than I. Tomorrow after I'm gone, Christine will come and pack my things for me. I want them sent after me.
Can I write to you, Nora?
No, never. I won't have that.
Well, what about sending you things? You must let me
Nothing.
help you when you need help.
Torvald, I won't have that. I told you no. I'll accept nothing from strangers.
Oh, Nora, will I never be more to you than just a stranger?
For that to occur, the most wonderful of all would have to happen, Torvald.
And what would that be?
For that to happen, Torvald, I no longer believe in the wonderful.
Well, I will believe. Change so that what?
Change so that our living together would become a true marriage. Goodbye.
She's gone. All empty. Almost wonderful.
Exercise, my good
You
sir.
can play, right?
Oh, wait. I can't get it up. Okay.
Alright, to do it again.
What is this? You've changed your dress.
Yes, Torvald.
Oh, wait.
What?
You didn't charge this. It's on a red button.
No, the red button's here right now.
These Torvalds?
I said frigid.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a combination of frozen and rigid.
Frozen.
Run it again, Beth.